Hello, social media. Hello, everybody. Hey, ow, oh, hey. Welcome to Lakitatsharpe's famous exclusive inspirational channel. Happy holidays to you. I am so happy to be here on today. I'm telling you, so many things want to steal our joy, but we gotta say, not today. I am not having it. No, no, no. So anyway, welcome to Lakitatsharpe's famous exclusive inspirational channel. Check out all of my books over at Amazon.com, right? Okay, head over to my website for additional inspiration. And if you want to support the channel and support the ministry, feel free to support the ministry. So I am so happy. Let's give a shout out to the person that we can't see, but he continuously wake us up this morning and start us on our way, and yet we are still here making it another day. So I want to give a shout out to the one, the only God himself, the Omega. Amen. So let's go. Let's get down to it. Because I know y'all like, okay, let's go. So let's go. I get it. So listen to this. Separation is a blessing. Separation is a blessing. Okay? Now get this. I am a separated woman. I am separated from my the love of my life. I'm separated from my husband, right? Get this. Until the separation happened, that's when things begin to become clear to me. My husband used to tell me so many different things, right? And it's not until he left that I was able to be on my own and to see exactly what he was saying. Things began to get more clear to me. And I start to improve and become even better without him. And I start to see life the way that he wanted me to see it. And it was like a wake-up call to me. So I became better. I'm separated from my parents. And here's the thing. It has made me better. It has made me become the woman that I am today by separating from my parent. And them separating from me, it made me become a better woman. It made me grow my wings and spread my wings so that I may fly instead of being attached. Now, sometimes it's good to separate. It's good to separate because in separation, you can be able to see clearly. Sometimes you are so close, you are so codependent, and you're so close that you can't see. You can't see, and you are literally operating off of, you're not really having that strong independence, because you're so codependent. And sometimes it can be an unhealthy attachment. Sometimes it can be an unhealthy attachment. Now, attachment, sometimes the attachment at the time, when people been together for a long time, or you've been with somebody a long time, sometimes you get so comfortable and you can't see the other person, and sometimes that attachment can be, like I said, it can be toxic, where you can't grow, or you're not growing. You're not growing into yourself, or you can't see the other person for who they are. You can't see them for the person that they are today. I've been with my husband since I was younger, since I was a kid, right? So it was hard to see him as the man that he was becoming up today, because I was so close to him, so close and so familiar with him. And it's until we separated, until I begin to see him who he is and see the person that he is, and hopefully the same goes with me. He sees me for who I am today, because sometimes you can be so close with somebody, whether it's a parent or child relationship, whatever, wife or husband, however, and you can be so close with the close, and you're growing that you can't see each other for the individuals that you are. Sometimes separation is good. Sometimes separation is good when God separates you from your family. Because your family, if they're not on the same path as you, sometimes they can ruin your path, or try to ruin your path, because they're not focused on what matters. They're not focused on their growth. They're not focusing on changing. They're not focusing on becoming better. They're focusing on other things, but they're not focused on themselves and becoming the best version of yourselves. Can you imagine if you were in a family and all of you guys are working on being better, and all of you guys are growing and you're growing together? Now, come back. Sometimes in a relationship, you can kind of outgrow a person, and you're growing and growing and growing and growing, but that person is not growing anymore. They're not growing. They're not committed to growth. How is that? How is that when you're growing to be a better person, you're growing into being the person that the universe has called you to be, but your partner is stuck? Your partner is stuck, and he is just stuck, or she is just stuck. So how is that? How is that? How does the relationship function and become better when you are growing and he's not, or she's growing and you're not? That becomes that's going to be an issue right there. It's going to be an issue. So sometimes God might separate the two of you, right? And when God does that, now, what he does in the meantime, whether he's working on your partner for them to grow into the person that they supposed to be, if they're doing the necessary work, in the cases as he separate you. Sometimes separation also is a good thing too, because if you're with somebody, or you're hanging out with your family, you're hanging out with somebody, your spouse or whoever you're hanging around with, and they have karma that's due to them. Maybe they haven't been doing what they're supposed to do. Maybe they haven't been living right, but you're living right. So God is saying, I want to bless you. I'm going to use me. I want to bless you, Lakita, but your husband is not living right. Your husband is not on the same path as you. So I'm trying to bless you and, get your blessings to you, or what's due to you. And he has his own, debt that he has to pay for me. Or if you a guy, she has her own debt that she has to pay to me, or I have to deal with them individual. While you, on the other hand, you are blessed and highly favored, and you have been doing all you got to do, as I told you to do, as God is saying to you, and you are growing. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes your God don't want you to hang with certain people, because why? They don't have good intentions for you. Their intentions are pure evil. Their intentions are, their motives and their intentions. Why are they doing what they're doing for you? Is it for out of love, or is it out of because they are wanting something? What is the intentions? What are the true intentions? See, when we don't know what a person's true intentions are, you know, God can show us their intentions. What are your intentions? What are the intentions? You know, God, show me, what is this person intentions? You know, are they true? Sorry, you guys. Hold on. Sorry. Are there true intentions, or are they, I'm so happy I didn't lose the video because that was some good information. But anyway, are they true intentions, or are they, you know, evil intentions? So God knows the intentions when it comes to dealing with other people. Okay? So just know that sometimes separation is good. Sometimes you may miss them. You may crave them. You may miss the relationships you had with certain people. But you gotta know that if God separated you, it's for a reason. You gotta think about who we talking about now. We're talking about God. God is not going to do anything unless it's needed, unless it's a purpose. Being that we serve a purposeful God, everything he does is on purpose. So God is not going to allow anything to happen in your life if it's not for a purpose. So pay attention to your instincts. Pay attention to your gut feeling. Learn to pay attention to your gut feeling, your instincts, and all of that. Okay? Because that's what's going to help you during this time in your life. So I want to say to you that sometimes separation can be a blessing because you get to see clearly. Sometimes you're so close to the other person you can't see clearly. You know, it's like a fog and you can't see them clearly. You know, do I want to be with this other person? Do I really want to be with them? You know, do I really love this person? You know, and I'm not just here for the sake of it, just to be here. Do I really care about them? Sometimes when you are separated from people, you get to see exactly how you feel. You know, separation is a blessing. Separation is a blessing. You might not want to separate. You may not want to, but it blesses the relationship for what it is, for you to really see what needs to be done. You know, and yeah, instead of being miserable and being with each other, you know, you're being, I mean, think about it. Do you really want to be with somebody and be miserable? Do you really want to hang out with somebody and you're miserable? Do you really want to do that? You know, you think about that. And does God want that for us? Or he says, I know my plans for you, it plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a bright future, and for you to be happy and to be joyful. You know, does he really want us to be miserable when he freed the children of Israelites from Egypt so that they can to have freedom? So you got to think about it. You know, if the relationship, or if God is causing you to separate, there is a reason why this is taking place. So separation can be a blessing. I can say being separated from my husband I'm really doing exceedingly well without him, you know, and it taught me a lot about myself. So I got to see about myself and learn about me and push my limits. So it became a blessing. And, you know, and let the world know, do I love my husband? Absolutely. Love that man to death. And I still do. Well, anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. We are the chosen ones. We do right. We live right. We make a lot of mistakes, but we are the chosen. We are the chosen ones. I will see you in the next video. Check out my website for all upcoming events. Bye.